Cancer, my people, what's up, y'all? How we doing? Let's do our reading. I'm reading my energy too, so hey, that's cool. If you're new here, hi, my name's Tori Franco. This is the reading for July 19th to the 25th, but if you're seeing this a year later and the title brought you in, there's a message here for you. I truly believe that. You can believe whatever the fuck you want. Keep in mind, I'm not Jesus. I'm not God. I can't predict what the fuck is going to happen in life. I can only read the energy that you're in this week. I can't tell you if that person's really going to reach out to you or not. If it comes up, it comes up. But these are general readings, so take them as they resonate. I'm not going to, maybe I will do specific love readings for those of you who are interested. But I know that not everybody out there is worried about their love life. People just worried about life in general. You know what I mean? There's more to life, than if your toxic ex-boyfriend is going to reach out to you. If you're interested in personal readings, I give one-on-one readings via Zoom. If you become a patron on Patreon, that is linked in the description below. If that's not something you're interested in, I'm starting to give pre-recorded readings, one question on Etsy. I'll send you a 15-minute recording trying to answer your question to the best of my ability. Again, I just read fucking cards and I just read the energy of the cards. So, just keep that in mind. Tarot readers are they're people fucking too. So I feel like everybody's like, tell me what's gonna happen. How about you tell yourself? How about you create your own reality? How about that? The cards are here to guide you and let you know what you need to do for yourself. I can't tell you what the fuck is gonna happen. You have free will, honey boo boo. Anyway, let's see what's going on for the energies for Cancer this week. Hopefully something good. And I'll know that it's real if it resonates with me. Ooh. Oh my God. You got the Empress in reverse. This is you being in a place of manifestation, co-creation. Good for us, Cancer. We are in this place of like, I'm ready to create. And maybe the creative juices are flowing. But there are some things that I feel as though, and I'm not trying to speak from a place of bias or anything, but I feel as though we could be in this place of like either trying to figure out what our calling is, but just feeling maybe this week a little bit not bogged down. What's the word I'm looking for? Discouraged. We're a little discouraged. Are we making the right decisions? Are we doing the right things for ourselves? Is this the path we're supposed to be on? That type of thing. Whether that's in a relationship, a business, your job, whatever. I feel as though this week, and again, this isn't my energy right now, so I'm just reading the cards. But I feel as though this week we're in a place of like really trying to create things for ourselves, but figuring out what works best for us. Like, and maybe there's something that kind of discourages us. The good news is the Ace of Swords is in reverse here, which is like we are bringing ideas to ourselves. We are having some sort of new idea that maybe we're not speaking about, or maybe we haven't had yet. It's just something like we're giving ourselves some sort of clarity, which to me is a good sign for myself. It's like not seeking outside sources to give us the answers to these questions that are simply for ourselves. Like nobody can tell you what life path to be on. Only you can tell yourself. So I feel like we are giving that clarity to ourselves this week after some sort of situation that possibly makes us feel a little discouraged. Like, did I make the right choice? Did I not? Like, is this the right thing to do? Let's see. Okay. Well, this isn't fun. Damn. So, well, okay. So we got the world in reverse. This is about things not being over, unfinished business. Again, possible self-doubt. Like I said, I was getting self-doubt. This is possibly like something this week is making us question, or something has made us question our own self-worth. And I think this week our energy is like maybe sitting in that energy. You know what I mean? Giving back to ourselves. This is the Six of Pentacles, which can, in reverse, it can be selfish energy, but I feel like it's needed selfishness. It's like being selfish for the greater good. Realizing that, but it doesn't feel. Here's the thing, the vibe I'm getting is like, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. But it's something that it needs to happen. It's like we're in this place of self-doubt. We're in this place of self-worth, questioning our self-worth. Something needs to happen where we need to be giving back to ourselves. Because here we are, right here, the burdens. The Ten of Wands is about burdens. Good thing about this Ten of Wands, though, is the burdens are almost done. They're almost through, but they're there still. So it's like needing to still, it's like this residual thing. Like I'm getting this feeling of you're on this path, bam, something kind of knocks us back down. You know, like I feel like, at least for me, knowing how the last week went, like I was doing really good and like feeling really good and feeling the motivation and everything like that. There's something that knocks us off the beaten path, whether that's a situation with somebody else or just our thoughts, whatever it is. There's something that makes us feel as though, whoop, I was feeling really good last week, but now I'm back in this place of like the residual thoughts of like, am I good enough? That type of thing, that type of energy. Let's see if we're going to be able to get ourselves out of this. I know for a fact I am, because I ain't got no motherfucking choice, Cancers. So I'm hoping y'all are with me on that. But let's see what the cards say. Yeah, I think, okay, here's what I think. I feel as though there's a little bit of negativity around us this week. The Magician in reverse is about some sort of con. Somebody being manipulative or whatever that's causing us to feel like we are unworthy. Somebody is either making us feel that way, or something happens. Maybe it's a boss, maybe it's a friend, whatever it is. The Five of Swords is about some sort of conflict. So either we have a conflict with somebody, we've had a fight with somebody that said something that was like, wait, like, am I good enough? Like, this person said this. Like, there's a lot of questioning. I'm getting this week a lot of questioning yourself. And I'm really getting this vibe of like, it's probably because of some sort of conflict you have with somebody, whether that's in the workplace, with your boss. There's some sort of conflict either this week or that happened, that going into the week we are feeling not good enough in some sort of way, or doubting our abilities and doubting our capabilities, right? This, I just want to say, you don't need to go out of your way to prove anything to fucking anybody. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is about doing too much. You're doing too much. In order to prove yourself to yourself, because that's the only person you should be proving anything to, you don't need to do everything. You don't need to fucking lick people's assholes. You know what I mean? If this is a conflict with somebody and somebody really is like, well, you're a shit stain, and then you start questioning, like, am I really a shit stain? Whatever it is, right? You don't need to do the most. You don't. There's no need for that. you've done, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is that card of like, you've done all you need to fucking do. Again, devil, negativity, toxic, some sort of toxic energy, conflict that throws us into this place of questioning ourselves again. That sucks. Not looking forward to that. Let's see. Or throws us into old patterns of being. The devil can also be, it's toxic energy, but it can also be falling into old patterns that no longer serve us. So it's like some sort of conflict happens where we're like, oh, I gotta go have a drink again, or I gotta go smoke a cigarette, like something like that. You don't need to. Again, Nine of Pentacles. You don't need to. What I want to say, but the cards haven't come out yet, watch them come out, is what you need to do is be still. The High Priestess comes out, I'm gonna shit my pants. What you need to do is be still with yourself and trust your gut and know who belongs in your life and who doesn't fucking belong in your life. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is ego right here. So it's like somebody is purposely saying something out of ego. Like, you know what I mean? Like either they're saying something or doing something or whatever to try and the Six of Wands in reverse is about gaining control over somebody, like conquering somebody. You know what I mean? It's like that swinging dick energy. My dick's bigger than yours, or my whatever is better than yours. That type of energy. And so that kind of may get into our heads if this is in a workplace setting. It's like maybe your coworker says something or like is competing with you, but not friendly competition. It's like competing with you because they want to pump their ego by making you feel like you can't do something that you've set out to do. And so because of that, this person or this situation is getting into your head. That's the vibe I'm getting, right? The good news is we no longer are putting our work or energy or whatever into this situation. Whatever the situation is, it doesn't have to be a person. It can be, maybe, I don't know, make it fit for you. It doesn't have to be some sort of person or specific thing, but there's some sort of conflict in a situation that causes us to feel as though we are not good enough. And it could be a fight. It's, you know what I mean? It's some sort of fight or conflict, because the Five of Swords is about some sort of fight, futility. But in this fight, you could be feeling defeated. And again, that defeated feeling could be feeding that I'm not good enough. Look, okay, I do suck. Or, I can't do this, or whatever it is. I read that already. The good news is we are no longer willing, or we should at this point be no longer willing to put our energy, our work into this situation. Because the situation, the Magician in reverse, is about manipulation, trickery, something like that. And once we stop putting our energy into that and those thoughts, here we go. We're back in our Empress, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy. Getting that, everything that we deserve, the abundance, grounded, consistency. Back to consistency. So it's like the vibe I'm getting is something kind of knocks us off, maybe in the beginning of the week, something kind of knocked, or maybe the weekend something happened that kind of knocked us off the beaten path. So we kind of started the week a little rocky in this self-doubt place. But then, bam, we realize we no longer need to, the things that we feed and fuel are what grow. And so we are in control of that. We no longer need to put our energy into those thoughts, into the conflicting thoughts, into that person, into that situation. Whatever it is, make it resonate for you. Let's pull 3 more cards. Shall we? Okay. Strength. The strength card. Beautiful card. This is the inner strength to whatever has happened, right? Whatever conflict has happened, it's like you don't need to react. There's nothing that you need to do. Like I said, with that Nine of Pentacles that came out, it's like you don't need to do the most. You don't need to do anything. Again, be still. The Hanged Man in reverse is like it's resistance to change. So, to be honest, I'm not sure what that means. Because here we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, which is about some sort of, that to me is like paranoia. I read that as paranoia. So like, are we paranoid and afraid to let go of this conflicting energy? I don't know, because the Queen of Swords comes out. This I'm very confused about, if I'm completely honest. Queen of Swords is bitchy energy, cold. Yeah, that's just bitchy and cold. That's how I read that. The Queen of Swords in reverse. I'm not sure what the fuck that means. Let me pull some more cards to clarify. I mean, the Nine of Swords in reverse can be that, like, can we do it? Yeah, okay. We're afraid to make the decision to either cut out this situation or like stop putting work into it, because we're afraid of, like, I don't know, not like the unknown, but we're afraid of like what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a situation that means something to us or whatever. But again, this is about a difficult situation. The Two of Swords can also be about like cutting things out, right? Swords, they're about cutting things out. Queen of Wands in reverse, again, is about building back the confidence. Building back our confidence up. Maybe after this situation kind of put us into a little bit of a spiral. The Ace of Cups, I'm taking as filling our cup back up. Again, that's what's needed. You got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, get back to center. I'll probably name this that. Get back to center, and don't be overly optimistic about anything, and just know that your only job is not to do the most, not to prove anything to anybody but yourself, is to just give to you and rebuild and continue to remind yourself that you are good enough and you can do this. And you do have what it takes to make things happen. You don't need anybody else but you know? And fuck what anybody says. If somebody kind of put some negative thoughts into your brain or whatever that threw you off the beaten path, we're getting back on. We're hopping back on. You know, you jump off. There's a quote, it's like, and I want to say it. There's a quote, it's like, imagine if a little baby, when learning how to walk, the first time they fell, they just gave up. You know what I mean? It's like, imagine none of us would ever walk on our fucking 2 feet. If a baby had that thought process in them, like, nope, fine, I failed twice. Obviously, I'm not meant to walk. They'd never walk. But a baby doesn't do that, because a baby doesn't have that sort of doesn't have those mental faculties. A baby just knows, I want to get from point A to point B, and the way that I do that in the quickest possible way is to get on my feet and try and wobble my way over to that garbage pail or whatever. You know what I mean? That's the baby's thought process. And I feel like we need to get into that thought process of, you know what? Something knocked us off the horse this week, but we got to get back on. That's our only job this week, is to get back on the horse. Get back on the fucking horse and ride it like Seattle motherfucking slew. Let me pull 3 more cards. The last 3 cards. And see. Ooh. Huh? There we go. Hey, some good shit. Knew it. Get back on that horse. Like I said, maybe in the beginning of the week, something knocked us off course or felt like it was knocking us off course, or we were questioning. We had a lot of questions within ourselves, right? But towards the end of the week, I'm seeing a shift because we're getting back to center and realizing, Cancers, that we are the victors. We are the ones that will end up victorious. We have our the way I'm taking this is getting victory over our worries, over our anxieties. You know, nothing's gonna knock us off course, and because of that, again, the decision, Two of Swords, because of the decisions that we've made from that place of not allowing anything to veer us off the path of self-love, off the path of the goals that we want to achieve or the love that we want, whatever it is. Because of that, things are coming back into balance toward the end of the week. And everything is, that's the Justice card is about fairness and justness and things happening justly. You know what I mean? And then here we are. Emotional fulfillment. Back in our center. Back in the place where we need to be. Which is feeling emotionally filled up 100%. Whether that's, again, this could be a fight in your relationship that you have that kind of makes you question things. Maybe the person said something or whatever. Here it is again, top of the deck. Page of Cups. This is either some sort of apology coming from somebody or just the birth of new ideas and new creative endeavors, and the creative juices are flowing again. That's the vibe that I'm getting. And possibly somebody coming in, it could be a person coming in to apologize, whoever this person is, maybe that you fought with, maybe to have some sort of dialogue possibly, or just simply if you've chosen to cut the situation out, because it seems as though there's a little bit of toxicity and manipulation going on, trickery, and ego. But whatever it is, it's like toward the end of the week, things are looking up again, you know? Things are finally back to where they were supposed to be. You're back in that creative space, doing for yourself. I think if something knocks you off the horse this week, Cancer, the best thing to do is just remember, don't feed into the situation. I just want to say that. Don't feed into any negative situation that puts you, that makes you question yourself, that makes you question what you're doing and how you're doing it and your capabilities. Don't feed into any of that. Just don't. Keep moving. Keep giving back to yourself. Keep remembering where your center is. And if you do that this week, you get right back to where you're supposed to be. That is the energy that I'm reading for this week. There it is again. Wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. I wasn't even trying to read it, but since I looked at it, I feel like I gotta tell you. 9 of Cups is, back to satisfaction and where you're supposed to be. So find your center, fill your cup, do what you gotta do for you, and everything will work out. So that's that. I hope this resonates. I love you guys very much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.